Hi, hi everyone. In continuation with my previous video where we had worked on sales order and we had posted a sales shipment and a sales invoice. To close the whole loop, I would like to take you to the sales shipment because if you remember yesterday what we did was we had created one order. We had done a 50% of sales shipment and then we went into the invoice and created the invoice by functionality of get shipment line. For the rest of the 50%, what we did was we had created a shipment invoice. So let's look at the shipments. So these are these two shipments that were made yesterday. Let's look at one of the shipments. Now, if I go to the shipment, this is the document that I see, and I can print the document and everything. I can update the document and put in the agent code and everything, and this is very essential feature. Now, what you can do is you can go to the shipping agents, give the standard shipping agents, give their URL, and the magic it does it, because you have a tracking number and everything, the magic it does it that when you do the track package, it actually goes and opens the tracking line of that particular customer for you. And you can set up for anyone if you have a standard URL. Of course, print is there, fine entry, we all know. Go to the shipments, I can see the dimensions and I can only see the dimension. I will not be able to change the dimension of shipment lines. I can see my statistics the way we saw it on a sales order. I can see who all had given the approvals for this, if there were any approval entries, and I can put the comments. There's something called certificate of supply which we can print. In the Indian context, it could be a delivery challan, it could be a kind of a with some customization, it could be quality challan as well. I can create a certificate of copy and I will have certain details which Microsoft given, customize and add more details. Okay, so I can put that and my certificate copy can be printed. It can be given with the client. Of course, this could be customized. Nothing much in this. Then you have gate entry. If you use the gate entry, you can attach the gate entry numbers and rest is the same. Coming down to the lines, the thing that you see is the auto tracking, which we said we'll take up in a different document. And I can undo a shipment. So basically, if I've done a shipment and I don't want to carry it forward for whatever reasons, I can undo it. But I can undo a shipment only if it is not invoiced. The moment I start clicking here, it will tell me that you want to undo it. I will say yes. It will say sorry. You will not be able to undo it because you have already invoiced it. So to ensure that before, if there is a scenario of there can be an undo shipment that would might take place, you would always do a ship first and then go to the sales invoice and then do the invoicing by picking up the sales invoice line or sales shipment line. You would never do a shipment invoice if these are the scenarios that might happen because undo shipment cannot happen if you have invoiced it. Then of course I can see the line dimensions, I can put the comments, I track item entries. If this is was a bomb material, I can assemble to order. I can see what are the invoices for this line. I can go and see that. And this is a very wonderful feature. Now, if you remember, the document from which we made this was a sales order. Now, I want to see that from that sales order, what all documents have been created. So I would say document tracking lines, and okay, from that particular document, we had two shipments and we have two invoices. So it is backtracking to the document number. So with this, we finish our shipment. Let's go to the posted sales invoice. To something we can go into the posted sales invoice and I'll take up this particular invoice with me. Okay. Again, I can update documents. A lot of things you would see are in Indian context, but I can fill in this here. I can put a status of whether we have reached, what is the dispatch status, whether it is reached, is it in transit and whatever, and I can update it. I can do the correction entries. So either I can correct it, I can cancel it, or I can put a corrective credit note. A correction would mean that it would create a credit note for you, and you'll have to do the changes in the credit note. Suppose instead of 50, I want to change the rate or something like that. What cancel would do is that it will create a credit memo for you and post it automatically. In a create corrected credit memo, it would again create a credit memo for you, and then you can do the changes if you want to do changes. Okay, I will not do anything out here. Let me go back. Traction is we saw that payment services. Now this is a very wonderful feature. If you can see the way, if you can see the Boolean help, you can set up the standard payment services, and your user can get the QR code or the link. The customer can get the QR code or the link, and they can pay you from this right from giving the QR code or the link. It is very simple to set up a payment service. I want to set it up. So I'll go to this. I will tell the system what are the sandbox, what is the URL and all that. I can further go to the setup and see the setup templates, the target URL, the logo URL, the description, the terms of conditions and everything. I can see the activity log. I can do the payment registration setups and everything. And this is all user driven. Your PayPal, your bill desk, anything can come in here. And you can generate a QR code or send a link for the customer to pay to you. Again, you can print the invoice. You can email the invoice. You can send it to someone. Again, this is an Indian context, so saying text invoice. Nothing much to discuss out here. Dimensions you can see. Again, you can only see the dimension. You will not be able to change the dimension. You can see the statistics of this particular thing. You will know how much profit I have. You can see the attachments. You can see the activity log. If there has been any activity log, you can. These are basically for the Indian context, invoicing, QR code, and all those things. You can go to the customer card directly from here. You go back. Okay. Incoming document, like we said, we create a different video for this. Certain in reports that we have for e-invoicing, and that's all. So this is the feature that we have on sales invoice header. Let's go to the line. Online, again, the similar things that you saw on shipment. Dimensions are there, comments are there, item tracking line is there, item shipment line is there. I can see the item shipment lines. Oh, I'm sorry, it was a comment. Yeah. So I can see the item shipment lines. I can see the document tracking like we saw. And that finishes up my sales invoice functionality. Thank you so much.